Hello and welcome to day 2 of our phonics lesson. For our week, we will review high frequency words, which we did with our last meeting. And today we will work on prefixes, and tomorrow we will work on homophones. All right, great. So as I said earlier, it is day 2, and we are working on prefixes today. So for our mini lesson, you will need a piece of paper and a writing utensil to work on phonics. Remember, a writing utensil is anything you can write with. I usually prefer pencils since you can erase. However, pens or colored pencils, markers, crayons, any of those are fine writing utensils. We're working on prefixes. Before we get started on prefixes, we need to know root words versus base words. A root word cannot stand alone. That means if the word was evidence, vid would be the root of the word, and vid is not a word. However, a base word can stand alone. So if the word was unhappy, happy is the base word. Un is actually the prefix. Un means not. So unhappy means not happy. The base word, though, is happy. And we added a prefix to it. So that's the point of a prefix. A prefix is added to the beginning of a word to make a new word. It makes a brand new word with a completely different meaning than the base word. So the prefixes that we're working on this week are in, im, un, dis, and miss. These prefixes all mean not, like impolite means not polite. The prefix im means not. Unhappy means not happy. Incorrect means not correct. Disappointed means not happy or not pleased. So dis, in, un, im all mean not. So now what we're going to do is you are going to write our word with our prefix. So you're going to write the word unkind. Okay. So what we're going to do then is we're going to highlight the prefix part, and we're going to underline the root word or the base word. And then we're going to write the meaning of the word. So I guess I was wrong when I said you need a writing utensil, because you do, but you also need something to highlight your word with. So you could highlight with a yellow crayon, a yellow marker, or a highlighter, or anything like that, just to make it a different color. So you will, I guess, need 2 writing utensils for this activity. Hello, so I am back here. I just had to get my highlighter tool ready. So it says highlight the prefix. Well, we're going to highlight un. Here we go. It's my special highlighter. Un. And the word, of course, is unkind. So make sure you say unkind. You're highlighting the prefix un. You're underlining the base word, which is kind. And then you're writing not nice, because unkind means not nice or not kind. All right, moving on. And oh, by the way, sometimes I move rather quickly, but don't worry, just pause the video and take all the time you need. I go at a speed that works for some kids and doesn't work for others. So don't worry, you take all the time you need. Just remember to pause the video. Our next word is misunderstood. So we're going to highlight the prefix, which is miss. And you're going to underline the base word, which is understood. And you're going to write the meaning of the word, which is not knowing. Misunderstood means not knowing, because if you're understood, you are in a knowing situation. So miss means not knowing. Misinformed. Now guys, I'm going to throw something else out at you. This has miss as our prefix, but guess what? We have something at the end. This ed right here, that's called a suffix. A suffix is just like a prefix, except it's added to the end of the word. And the ed is not part of the base word. The word is misinformed. Inform is the base word, so you only underline inform because ed is actually a suffix, which makes it past tense. So misinformed means that happened before, like a while ago, right? That means not informed, or you do not understand. You do not have the information, right? Misinformed, you do not have the information. Inconsistent, make sure you read that with me. Inconsistent. In, again, is the prefix, and it means not. Consistent. When you're consistent, you do something over and over again, and you do it pretty much the same way each time. So inconsistent means you're not staying focused or not doing the same thing over again. Next word, imperfect. Please read that with me. Imperfect. Im means not. Perfect is the base word, not perfect. Disconnected. What just happened there? I'm trying to get my highlighter tool out, but it's not cooperating, so I'm just going to highlight it this way. Disconnected. And you notice I have the ed for the suffix again. So I have dis, which needs to be highlighted because that's a prefix. Connect is the base word, and ed is the suffix, making it past tense. That means it happened before. Disconnected, not connected. So now we're going to do this little activity. It says locate the words that have the prefix in, im, un, dis, miss in each sentence, then determine the meaning of the prefix used. So let's read these together. Susan's mother was so disappointed to hear that Susan was not listening to her teacher and had been misbehaving at school. Uh-oh. So this one I'm going to highlight right here. Dis is a prefix, and we know that if her mother was disappointed, she was not approving of her behavior. Not. Because she was misbehaving. She was not behaving at school. It's hard to drive on this part of the road since it's so uneven. Uneven, that means it is not even or kind of bumpy. I went to the wrong location because my directions were inaccurate. In is the prefix, accurate is the base word, inaccurate means not accurate. In other words, they were not correct. Incorrect. All right, I hope you learned more about prefixes today, and I hope you have a terrific day. Bye.